Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week, we're going to talk about prejudice and hate makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's what we're going to talk about this week, okay? All right? 13 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven, okay? I was being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? I was being attacked by evil. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, you're being attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? Yeah. I see the truth in real time. I see the truth from heaven. Okay? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. I joined with Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. So I'd see the truth from heaven. Okay? Alright? So, and that's why I gathered all the intelligence, because I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? I'm actually defending heaven. Okay? Alright? I am a warrior for heaven. Okay? And I'm fighting evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? So, and what I'm going to show you in my video is how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? That's what I show you in my videos. Okay? So we can follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Alright? I see the truth in real time. I see evil. I can see evil. I see the dictatorship of evil. The dictatorship of evil is being dictated by fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Alright? Let me explain what prejudice is, okay? Prejudice is created from fear. Okay? Prejudice is the corruption. Okay? Prejudice is the corruption. This is created from fear. Okay? Now this is the same corruption that Jesus Christ was going after when he was alive. Okay? He was going after this corruption when he was alive. Okay? Alright? What happened with Jesus is Jesus Christ was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. And this is why I'm making the videos and I'm fighting evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? So, I'm going to tell you everything I know. Okay? Alright? Well, prejudice is the corruption that Jesus was going after. Okay? Now, prejudice is created from fear. Okay? Hate is created from fear. Okay? So, prejudice and hate is created from fear. Okay? The prejudgment is created from the prejudice. Okay? And then that creates evil. Okay? All that together is evil. Prejudice and hate is evil. Okay? Alright? This is how I know how to fight prejudice and hate. Okay? Your love fights prejudice. When you go to deliver your soul to heaven, when you conquer evil, your love fights prejudice and hate. Okay? When you go to deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, what's keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudice and hate. That is there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's the reason it's there. The reason prejudice and hate is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? What prejudice and hate does, prejudice and hate makes you give up. Prejudice and hate makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's why it's there. It makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? In order to deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you do. You believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, and you never ever give up to win. Okay? Against evil. You never ever give up to win. Okay? Alright? And what that does, that's going to increase the forces of your love. Okay? Believing in yourself and never giving up to win increases the forces of your love. Okay? Never giving up to win against evil increases the forces of your love. Okay? Because it's evil that is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? I know the truth. I was attacked by a lot of evil down through the years. I am prejudged and hated. Okay? I am prejudged and hated because I know the truth. Okay? Of what is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? And that's what I'm going to show you how to do in my videos. Okay? This is what I'm showing you how to do in my videos. Okay? Alright? We believe in ourselves and we never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And what that does, that removes your fear. Because the prejudicism and hate is created from the fear. Okay? So when we start removing the fear, this increases the forces of your love. Okay? This will increase the forces of your love when you start to remove your fear. Okay? Because you're removing the prejudicism. This is how we remove the prejudicism, the corruption out of your love. We believe in ourselves and we never give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? And what that does, that removes the fear. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the fear. We're going to remove the fear and we're going to keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear and we're going to keep the fear out. Okay? That's what we're doing. Okay? And this removes the prejudice, the corruption that is in your love. Okay? This removes that corruption. Okay? Alright? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate if you live in fear. Okay? This is kind of like the war for heaven. I'm explaining the war for heaven because I'm in the war for heaven, okay? Alright? So, if you remove your fear, you defend heaven. If you live in fear, you defend Satan. Okay? This is how Satan controls us. He controls us with fear. Okay? Fear dictates your actions. Okay? Now how fear dictates your actions? Because it causes you to prejudge and hate others if you live in fear. Okay? Alright? If you live in fear, this causes you to prejudge and hate others. Okay? When you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others. When you remove your fear, because you're removing the prejudice out of your love. You're removing the prejudice and the hate out of your love when you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So it's always believe in yourself and never give up to win against evil. And now we'll keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. You automatically behave when you do this. Okay? Alright? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Jesus Christ, love, and heaven, it's the forces of love. Okay? Jesus Christ, love, and heaven is the forces of love that fights evil. Okay? Alright? And what happens is, as you remove more and more and more of your fear, you start to join with Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. That is the forces of love. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I don't bow and break to anything else. Okay? That's very important, okay? That you only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. And you don't bow and break to anything else. Okay? All right? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. Those are evil. Okay? Prejudice and hate is evil. Okay? So I do not bow and break to hate and corruption, and I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. Okay? All right? Prejudice and hate causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? I was attacked by evil. Okay? When you get attacked by evil, you get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? This causes mental illness on you. Okay? This can cause mental illness on you. This caused mental illness on me. Okay? All right? I had panic attacks. I had anxiety. I went into a deep depression. I still live in a depression because I'm prejudged and hated. Okay? What else? Stress causes stress, right? And paranoia. Okay? All right? So, I'm still living in a depression because I'm prejudged and hated. Okay? All right? I am prejudged and hated. Okay? All right? And what happens with me is, let me explain what happens with me. Because I delivered my soul to heaven and I increased the forces of my love. The forces of my love hurts prejuditism. Okay? Now how this works is, okay, and I've seen this and I have the testimonials to prove it. Okay? The forces of my love reacts against fear. Okay? The forces of my love reacts against fear. And when it reacts against fear, it hurts their prejuditism. Okay? It hurts their prejuditism. And when it hurts their prejuditism, this drives the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Okay? This drives them mad. This is why the world hates me. Because the forces of my love drive them mad. Okay? The forces of my love drive them mad. This is why they hate me. This is why they hated Jesus. Okay? All right? For the same thing. All right? Jesus is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. The forces of his love was already conquering evil. Okay? The forces of his love was fighting prejudice and hate. Okay? So when Jesus was alive, the forces of his love was already fighting prejudice and hate. Okay? Because he was conquering evil. Okay? So what happened was the forces of his love reacted against fear. And when the forces of his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice. And when it hurt their prejudice, he drove the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. He drove them mad. Then they prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Okay? And that's what happened. Okay? Now, I know that this is the truth because I've seen this. I have the testimonials to prove this. Okay? All right? I have women, before I wore this shirt, I could prove it. I got the testimonials to prove this. I had women run away from me in fear before I put this shirt on. I had women run away from me in fear. I had a woman walk up to me and tell me don't come anywhere near her. Okay? I had people tell me that I look like a nightmare. Yeah. Okay? And when I was out singing, I saw tears of prejudicism. I saw tears of prejudicism. Their eyes get real glassy. Okay? That's called tears of prejudicism. I saw this for years. This I saw for years. Okay? All right? And I actually got punched. I got punched in the face several times. Okay? Fist clenching. I saw fist clenching in my presence. I saw fist clenching. I actually got punched in the face several times throughout my life. I was attacked by this evil throughout my entire life. I was attacked by this evil throughout my entire life. I was attacked by prejudicism and hate. Okay? Alright? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, and I was attacked because my love fights evil. Okay? And this is why I'm attacked by prejudicism and hate. Because my love fights evil. Well, so does Jesus Christ. His love was fighting evil too. Okay? And what happened was the forces of his love reacted against fear. And when the forces of his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudicism. Okay? It hurt their prejudicism. Driving the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards, this drives them mad. Because Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Let's talk about being unbreakable. Because that's what causes it. That's what hurts their prejudicism, is being unbreakable. Okay? Because when you're unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. When you're unbreakable. Okay? Your soul stays in heaven when you're unbreakable. Okay? So as long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. He drove them mad. That's why they prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Okay? This is why he was attacked by prejudice and hate when they crucified him. He never gives up to win against evil. And because he never gives up to win against evil, that kept him unbreakable. And because he stayed unbreakable, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? Alright? His soul was in heaven. His soul was in heaven and his body was in hell. Okay? That's what happened to me. I delivered my soul to heaven and my body entered hell. This is why I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? And this caused depression. This caused mental illness on me. Okay? This caused mental illness on me. Right? What prejudice does, prejudice makes you give up. That's the reason it's there. The reason prejudice is there is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason it's there, is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? That's the reason prejudice and hate is there. Okay? When you believe in yourself, you never give up to win against evil. And that's going to keep you unbreakable. So once you stay unbreakable, you win. Okay? You will win every spiritual battle. Your soul stays in heaven, you win every spiritual battle. So long as you stay unbreakable. Okay? And we never give up to win against evil. That will keep you unbreakable. Okay? And you only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Do not bow and break to anything else. Okay? Alright? At Jesus Christ, love, and heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Alright? Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudice and hate when he was alive. Okay? I was attacked by evil. Okay? I was attacked by this evil throughout my entire life. Okay? So, that's how come I can explain it so well. Okay? Nobody knows more about fighting evil than J.T. Quicks. Okay? Alright? So, evil is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That is the reason evil is there. The reason evil is there is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason evil is there. Okay? Alright? So, let's move on to the next segment of the video. Okay? A long time ago. This is back before Jesus Christ. This is long before Jesus Christ. This is back before civilization. Okay? Back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. Okay? Yous were delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? You were delivering your souls to heaven because you lived in the wild. Because you had to survive. Okay? And you had to survive in the wild. And that's why, this caused you to have the instinct that delivers your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So what happened was, because you had to survive in the wild, you had to win. You had to win. And you never give up. You had to win and you never give up. Okay? Because you had to survive in the wild. Okay? So you always believe in yourself and you never give up to win. Okay? And that's how you survived in the wild. Back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. That was the instinct that delivers your soul to heaven. Your soul belongs in heaven while you're alive. Your soul belongs in heaven while you're alive. Their souls were in heaven while they were alive. That's what made them unconditional love. Okay? That's what makes you unconditional love. It's never giving up to win against evil will make you unconditional love. Okay? Alright? So, just so you know. Okay? Then what happened was, they say Satan got kicked out of heaven. Okay? Well, Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And because Satan is the spirit of fear, you all wanted to fear. And when you all wanted to fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? And that broke the instinct. Okay? Because you all wanted to fear. When you all wanted to fear, this is when prejudicism and hate was created. Evil. This is when prejudicism and hate was created. Because prejudicism and hate is evil. Okay? And this is when the evil was created. Okay? And this is where prejudgment comes from. The prejudgment comes from prejudicism. Okay? So the prejudgment. Okay? So this is where the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate was created. This is where the war against heaven started. Okay? This is back before civilization. This is long before Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? This is where evil started. Okay? And what happened was, this is where the war against heaven started. Okay? When you all wanted to fear. Because the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is all created from fear. Okay? It's all created from fear. So when you went into fear, that started the war against heaven. And then as civilization traveled throughout the land and throughout the world, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? So did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Alright? So, and that's how the war for heaven started. Okay? And that what happened was, you stopped believing in heaven. That's what happened. When the war started against heaven, you stopped believing in heaven. and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's what happened. Okay? All right? So, and this happened long before Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? So, all right? You always believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? Now we'll make you powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? So, yeah. That's the war for heaven. That's how the war started for heaven. This is back before civilization. Okay? And as civilization traveled throughout the world, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, these are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Evil is there. The reason evil is there is to keep your souls out of heaven. Evil is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason evil is there. Okay? All right? So, okay? What happens with mental illness and suicide, let me explain what happens with mental illness and suicide, okay? With prejudice and hate, what prejudice and hate does, see, what happens is a person gets attacked by prejudice and hate, okay? This causes mental illness on them, okay? It causes mental illness on them. I know, because I went into mental illness. I was attacked by evil, okay? All right? What evil does, evil tries to make you give up. Evil tries to make you give up. And when a person gives up, they commit suicide. When a person gives up, they commit suicide. Evil is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? Let me repeat that again. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? All right? Okay, so what happens is people get attacked by evil when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. We get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. This causes mental illness on us. This causes mental illness on us and suicide. Okay? All right? Evil is there to make them give up so they don't deliver their soul to heaven. That's the reason evil is there. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason it's there. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And that will prevent suicide. Okay? Alright? Now when I was attacked by evil, this is what I had down through the years. I had panic attacks, anxiety. I went into a depression. I lived in a depression my entire life. I lived in a depression my entire life because I'm prejudged and hated. Because I am prejudged and hated, I lived in a depression my entire life. Okay? So let me explain what it causes. It causes stress and paranoia. That's what I had. I had panic attacks, anxiety, deep depression, stress, paranoia. That's what I had when I was attacked by evil. Okay? So, evil tried to make me give up. And because I removed all my fear, I never ever give up. Because I removed all my fear. When I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven, I removed all my fear. And I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Did you know when you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven? Okay? Because you removed the prejudice and the corruption out of your love. Okay? Alright? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? Alright? I was attacked by this evil for a long time. A long time I was attacked by this evil. Okay? I actually overcame mental illness when I realized that the evil causes my mental illness. That prejudice and hate causes my mental illness. When I realized that prejudice and hate causes my mental illness is when I overcame mental illness. I was constantly attacked until I put this shirt on. I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate until I put this shirt on. I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Constantly. Okay? Because I delivered my soul to heaven. That's why I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? And I want you to deliver your soul to heaven. I want you to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. I believe this is the only way to heaven. This is what I believe. Okay? They say that Jesus is the way, but you got to follow Jesus against evil to deliver your soul to heaven. So if you want your love to conquer evil, okay, you believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? And now we'll increase the forces of your love. Okay? Alright? So, okay, and that's, I explained the war for heaven. Evil creates fear. Fear creates evil. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate creates fear. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. So what you have is a vicious cycle. Fear creates evil, evil creates fear. Fear creates evil, evil creates fear. What prejudice and hate does, prejudice and hate keeps your love weak or woke. That's what it does. It actually keeps your love weak or woke. Okay? So that vicious cycle of fear and evil, the vicious cycle I just described, that's what's keeping your soul out of heaven, because it keeps you in fear. It keeps your love weak or woke in fear. By keeping your love weak and woke in fear, you never see the truth from heaven, and you never deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, and that's what evil does. Evil keeps your love weak in fear. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. When you deliver your soul to heaven, thrive for a pure love and freedom. Okay? Because that's what heaven is. When you think of Jesus Christ, think of a pure love and freedom for your soul. Because that's what heaven is, and that's where his soul is at. Okay? Alright? So, you need to believe in heaven again. That's what happened. That's why we stop delivering our souls to heaven. You need to believe in heaven again. Okay? All right? So believing in yourself and never giving up to win against evil, you're going to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? All right? And what this does, this makes your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Let's say you're a group of people or a country, okay? And you get attacked by evil. See, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Because that's what heaven is. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? If you get attacked by evil, that's because you increase the forces of your love. You increase the forces of your love if you get attacked by evil. Okay? Evil is there to keep love weak or woke in fear. Evil is there to keep love weak or woke in fear. Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is there to keep love weak or woke in fear. Okay? All right? Prejudicism and hate is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's why it's there. Okay? What else? Let's say you're a group of people or a country. Let's say you're a group of people or a country, right? And you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. You're all familiar with terrorism, right? Well, terrorism is evil. Okay? So let's say you're a group of people or a country and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. Okay? Because that's evil. Okay? What that does, that attacks the people, that attacks love and freedom. That attacks love and freedom and creates fear on the people. It attacks love and freedom and creates fear on the people. That's what it does. It tries to put you in fear. That's what it does. That's what evil does. Evil tries to keep you in fear. Evil tries to keep you in fear. That's what it does. By keeping you in fear, you will defend Satan. You will prejudge and hate and defend Satan if you stay in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate if you live in fear. If you remove your fear, you will defend heaven. You will defend love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? Now let's say you're one individual and you get attacked by prejudgment. Okay? Let's say you're one individual and you get attacked by evil. Okay? You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is evil. Okay? All right? Now, when one individual gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Okay? If you're one individual. Okay? What this does, this tries to make them give up. That's what it does. It breaks them. It's known as breaking. It breaks them. It breaks them into fear. It breaks them and keeps their love weak in fear. It breaks them, keeps their love weak in fear. What it does, it tries to make them give up so they don't deliver their soul to heaven. By making them give up, this keeps their love weak in fear. Okay? That's why it's there. Evil is there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? So what happens is when a person gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Okay? And when they get attacked by prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, this can cause mental illness on them. Okay? This can cause mental illness on them. Okay? I was attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? It caused mental illness on me. Okay? I had panic attacks. I had anxiety. I went into a deep depression. I was stressed. And I had paranoia. Okay? So, when I was attacked by evil, when I was attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Right? When an individual gets attacked by prejudice and hate, this is known as breaking. It breaks their love and keeps it weak in fear. That's what it does. It tries to break them, keeping their love weak in fear. Okay? A lot of times when it breaks a person, they give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. Especially if they're going through mental illness. It breaks them. What did I say? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? My entire life was destroyed by evil. Okay? My entire life was destroyed by prejudice and hate. My entire life was destroyed by prejudice and hate. Okay? So, I know the truth. This is why I was constantly attacked. I am prejudged and hated. I am prejudged and hated. Okay? Alright, what else? All your bad stuff that goes on is created from fear. Let me explain. Terrorism, that's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Terrorism, okay? Your prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. Okay? Alright? Prejudice is created from fear. Hate is created from fear. Okay? The prejudgment is created from the prejudice. This creates evil. This is evil. Okay? So evil is created from fear. Okay? Alright? What else? Hate and corruption. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Hate and corruption is evil. Okay? It's actually prejudice and hate. Okay? In order to fight back hate and corruption, what we do is we remove our fear. When we remove our fear, we will increase the forces of love. When we remove our fear, we will increase the forces of love. If everybody was to deliver their soul to heaven correctly and remove their fear, we can wipe the evil off this planet. Okay? Alright? Yeah. Okay? Chaos. Chaos is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Chaos. Okay? What else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Because it's created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? Right? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world. Okay? Alright? What else? You being a sinner is created from your own prejudice. You being a sinner is created from your own prejudice. You have prejudice in you because you live in fear. When you remove your fear, you remove the prejudice out of your love. Okay? That's what makes you a sinner. That's what makes you sin. Is your own prejudice. And the prejudice is in the fear. So when you remove your fear, you remove the prejudice. When you remove your fear and prejudice, you will stop prejudging and hating others. You'll become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. Okay? Alright? So, what else? I don't want to miss anything. Okay? Yeah. You being a sinner is created from your own prejudice because you live in fear. Okay? When you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. Okay? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? All right? What else? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Just know that He's always there. Okay? Alright? Okay? What this does, when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. When you're defending love and freedom with its forces of love, you're defending heaven. When you become unbreakable, you're defending heaven. Okay? Alright? So, when you become unbreakable, you're defending heaven because you delivered your soul to heaven. When you become unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. Okay? We never ever give up the win against evil. Your soul, that will keep your soul in heaven. Alright? So this way when you die, your soul will stay in heaven after you die. Okay? Alright? Just so you know. Okay? As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. Okay? You win every spiritual battle as long as you stay unbreakable. Okay? You never ever give up the win against evil. You in heaven never lose. You in heaven never lose. Okay? Alright? So. And what else? Yeah. You in heaven never lose. When you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Alright? That's how we defend heaven. We never give up the win against evil. That's how we defend heaven. Okay? Alright? So, it's very important to never give up the win against evil. Okay? If you want to defend heaven, never give up the win against evil. That defends heaven. Okay? Alright? So, what else? Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Alright? You got to do just two things you got to do. You got to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself removes your fear. See, fear goes against two things. Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? That's what fear goes against. Okay? Fear goes against you believing. Okay? Fear goes against you believing. Okay? So, when you remove your fear, you will believe. When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you will believe. When you remove your fear. Okay? Alright? So what happens is, you always believe in yourself. Okay? You always believe in yourself. This is going to remove the fear. Okay? Believing in yourself removes your fear. Okay? Because fear goes against you believing in yourself. So when you believe in yourself, you're going to remove your fear. Okay? Never giving up the win against evil, that's going to make you unbreakable. Okay? So what you're doing is, you're going to increase the forces of your love, and you're going to become unbreakable through removing your fear and keeping the fear out. You're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. This is going to increase the forces of your love, and you're going to become unbreakable. Okay? So you believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, because you know what's keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudicism and hate, is keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? So what happens is, you're removing your fear, and you're going to keep the fear out. You're removing the fear, and you're going to keep the fear out. So you become powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? So what you're doing is, you're removing your fear. And the more fear you remove, the more you're going to see the truth from heaven. Okay? You're automatically going to behave if you do this. You will automatically behave. Because you're learning the difference between good and bad from heaven. Okay? Heaven is the truth. When it comes to delivering your soul to heaven, heaven is the truth. Okay? When it comes to delivering your soul to heaven, heaven is the truth. Okay? Alright? I know the entire war for heaven. Okay? Alright? So what happens is, by you removing your fear and keeping the fear out, this increases the forces of your love. This will increase the forces of your love. Okay? Alright? Don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. That is the worst thing you can do. I want you to make God your best friend. I want you to make Jesus Christ your best friend. At Jesus Christ's Love in Heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? Alright? You're going to make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? When you go to deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? You can talk to Jesus like you're talking to a friend. Okay? You can talk to Jesus Christ like you're talking to a friend. You're closer to heaven than you think. Okay? All you got to do is remove your fear, and your soul enters heaven. Okay? So what you're doing is, when you remove your fear, you remove the corruption out of your love. You'll be removing the prejudgism out of your love. Okay? You'll be removing this corruption, the prejudgism and hate. You'll be removing the prejudgism and hate out of your love when you remove your fear. Okay? You will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? Alright? And you won't have to fear judgment. Okay? Alright? You won't have to fear judgment. Because there is no judgment in the forces of love. You're joining with the forces of love. There is no judgment in the forces of love. Okay? There's no judgment because your soul is entering heaven while you're alive. You're delivering your soul to heaven while you're alive. Okay? So your soul has entered heaven while you're alive. There is no judgment. Okay? Alright? What else? You don't have to fear death. You want to know why you don't have to fear death? Because if you know you're delivering your soul to heaven, and you know your soul's already in heaven, and you know you're going to win when you die, because your soul's going to stay in heaven after you die, you know you're going to win when you die. If you know you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Okay? I don't fear God. I don't fear judgment. And I don't fear death. Okay? Alright? Alright? I removed all my fear. Okay? Alright? I never give up to win against evil. That removes my fear. That increases the forces of my love. Okay? I believed in myself, and I never give up to win against evil. That increased the forces of my love. Now my love is fighting prejudism and hate. Okay? Alright? Do what they say can't be done. Now what I mean by do what they say can't be done, things like I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, that's impossible. Those are the laws of prejudism. Okay? They're there to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? They're there to make you give up. Okay? Your own fear causes you to give up. That's why I want you to remove your fear. Your own fear causes you to give up because the prejudism is in the fear. Okay? So when you remove all your fear, you remove all this prejudism. You will stop prejudging and hating others. You will automatically behave. You'll start seeing the truth from heaven. You'll start seeing the truth in real time. Okay? You're going to know you're being lied to, things like that. Okay? You're going to start knowing the difference between good and evil, the forces of love and evil from heaven. Okay? All right? You'll start learning the difference. Okay? What else? You start to overcome things because you're increasing the forces of your love. You're going to overcome all your bad habits. You'll overcome all your bad habits. I overcame drinking a long time ago. Okay? I overcame suicide. That's the biggest one I want you to overcome. Overcome suicide. I want you to increase the forces of your love and remove all your fear and overcome suicide. Okay? All right? I overcame mental illness because I knew that the evil was causing my mental illness. I knew evil was causing my mental illness, so I overcame mental illness when I started fighting evil. Okay? Back then, when I was attacked, I didn't know what was happening. I never gave up to win. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That kept me unbreakable. As long as I stay unbreakable, I survived. As long as I stayed unbreakable, I survived being attacked by evil. Okay? I went into mental illness when I was attacked by evil. I was prejudged and hated. I am prejudged and hated so bad I can't even get a job. I was fired and blacklisted, never to work again, because I delivered my soul to heaven. I am fired and blacklisted, never to work again. My entire life was destroyed. My entire life was destroyed. Constantly, I was attacked. Constantly, I was attacked by prejudice and hate. Constantly. I was attacked by evil. Okay? So, if I can do it, you can do it. I believe this is the only way to heaven. That's why I'm making these videos. Jesus was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. This is one of the first messages I received when my soul entered heaven. Okay? Another message I received is that Jesus Christ is unbreakable. He could not be broken. Okay? I learned that Jesus Christ is unbreakable love and that he was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Jesus was going after this corruption when he was alive. Okay? He was going after this corruption when he was alive. Okay? I'm going after this corruption. Okay? So, this is how I'm showing you how to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Alright? So what happens is you're going to remove more and more and more of your fear. And as you remove more and more of your fear, you're automatically going to behave. Okay? The biggest thing I want you to overcome is suicide. Okay? Because what happens is you're rising against. You'll be rising against prejudice and hate. So you're going to get attacked. You're going to enter the war for heaven. Because you're rising against prejudice and hate. So what's going to happen is you're entering the war for heaven. Okay? So that's why I tell you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? If you never ever give up to win against evil, you're going to stay unbreakable. That keeps you unbreakable. So as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. You will win every spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. Okay? Alright? And as you remove more and more and more of your fear, you're going to remove this prejudice and hate, the corruption. You remove this corruption out of your love. Okay? As you remove this corruption out of your love, you're going to become a non-sinner and your soul's going to enter heaven. That means you win and you conquered evil because your love is fighting prejudice. When your love fights prejudice and hate, you are conquering evil. Okay? All right? So, all right? That means you win. When your soul enters heaven, this is what you're going to sense. You'll sense fear, hate, and love. You will sense fear, hate, and love. Okay? When your soul enters heaven. And you will know your soul entered heaven. You will know your soul entered heaven. You're going to constantly be attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? I put a shirt on like this so I don't get attacked anymore. Okay? I wear this shirt when I go out. Everywhere I go, I wear this shirt. Okay? All right? So. Okay? Because I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Constantly. Throughout my entire life, I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. I lived in a depression my entire life because I'm prejudged and hated. I live in a world that hates me. Okay? I live in a world that hates me because I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? And because I fight evil, I live in a world that hates me. Okay? So, and that's how I'm able to explain all this to you. Okay? Because I live in a world that hates me. Okay? So, I was attacked by evil after my soul entered heaven. Okay? I had panic attacks, anxiety. I went into a deep depression, stressed, paranoia. Okay? When I was attacked by evil. I was attacked by that for years. Okay? All right? So, and then what happened was after my soul entered heaven, I was attacked by evil. I went into a deep, deep depression to where it hurt because I couldn't go back to work. Nobody would give me a job because I'm prejudged and hated. Nobody would give me a job. Okay? Because the world hates me, nobody will give me a job. So I wasn't able to work. So, and I still can't work today because of that. Because the world hates me. Everybody I worked for hated my guts. Everybody I worked for hated my guts. Everybody I worked for hated me. Hated my guts. Because I drove them mad. I drove them mad with my unbreakable love. I drove them mad with my unbreakable love. Okay? All right? For like 3 years, I was in a deep depression. Okay? And what happened was I started doing karaoke. When I started doing the karaoke, I actually started feeling better. And when I started feeling better, I repaired my soul. My soul was injured because I was attacked by evil. Okay? And then what happened was, this protects your soul on the way to heaven. Okay? This is what you did when you deliver your soul to heaven. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Well, that protects your soul on the way to heaven. Okay? All right? What's going to happen is, as you deliver your soul to heaven, you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. If you go to deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. That's going to keep you unbreakable. So as you stay unbreakable, you win. Okay? All right? Let me explain the causes and effect between evil and prejudice and hate. Okay? All right? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. I do not bow and break to anything else. That's very important, okay? That is very important to understand. All right? Especially when you're in the war for heaven. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I do not bow and break to anything else. I do not bow and break to anything else. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to hate and corruption. You will learn the difference when you go to deliver your soul to heaven. You will learn the difference. As you move more and more and more of your fear, you will start seeing the truth from heaven. You'll start seeing the truth from heaven. You'll start seeing the war for heaven. Okay? I see the entire war for heaven. Okay? I know I'm in a war. My life is a war. My life is a war against evil. Okay? And that's why one reason I'm making these videos. Okay? My life is a war against evil. It was. My life was always a war against evil. Because I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Constantly. I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? So, what happened was I started doing karaoke. I was messed up for like 3 years. I went into a deep depression for like 3 years. Okay? I was having panic attacks, anxiety, depression, stress, paranoia. Okay? For like 3 years. Okay? And then what happened was I started getting into karaoke. Okay? They were doing karaoke. And I started doing the karaoke. Okay? I was in an outpatient program at the hospital. Okay? For like 3 years. Okay? Because I was attacked by evil. Okay? So what happened was, see, I didn't know I was attacked by evil at the time. I just know I delivered my soul to heaven. And because I didn't live in fear, winners don't quit, quitters don't win, that kept me unbreakable. Okay? I wasn't sure how I delivered my soul to heaven back then, because it was 13 years ago. Okay? Alright? So, I just know I delivered my soul to heaven, and I didn't know how or why. I had to figure all that out. And that's what I did when I increased the forces of my love, when I started fighting evil. Okay? So what happened was I got into karaoke, and I started singing. And I took on singing as a talent. And because I took on that singing as a talent, this repaired my soul. Okay? And as I was rehearsing my songs, okay? As I was rehearsing my songs, at first I just got into karaoke for a while. And people said I sounded really good. So I started doing the karaoke. Then I started going out to karaoke, and I started feeling better. I started feeling happy again. Okay? I knew I couldn't go back to work because everybody hated me. I knew I couldn't go back to work. Okay? I knew that I was being attacked by prejudice and hate. That I knew. I knew I was being attacked by prejudice and hate when I was attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? Back then, when I got fired and blacklisted from my job, I knew that that entire elevator company hated my guts. That entire elevator company hated my guts. Okay? The world around me, my entire environment hated me. My entire environment hated me. Okay? So I knew I was being attacked by prejudice and hate when I was having my mental issues. Eventually, what happened was, when I got into the karaoke, I started singing. And the singing started making me feel better, because singing is a talent. Okay? So as I increased the forces of my love, I increased my talent, because I started using my talent to increase the forces of my love. Because I started singing, and I never gave up to win. Okay? When I started singing. And when I started singing, when I started rehearsing my songs, I started seeing the truth from heaven again. Okay? Then this is where I figured out that if I never ever give up to win against evil, this will increase the forces of my love. So I just start seeing the truth from heaven. And this is where I learned how to fight evil from heaven. Okay? Alright? Okay? Alright? When you deliver your soul to heaven, you will sense fear, hate, and love. You will know that you delivered your soul to heaven. Okay? Never ever give up to win against evil. You in heaven never lose. Okay? Alright? Now we're going to talk about the prejudgment. We're going to talk about evil versus the forces of love. Okay? Alright? Let me explain what evil is. Okay? We have our evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? We have our prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? They live in fear. Okay? They live in fear. What did I say? Live in fear, defend Satan. Okay? They live in fear. Those are enemy combatants to heaven. They are enemy combatants to heaven, because you're in a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. You are entering a war. Okay? Alright? So, these are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? The evil demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? Alright? The prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards are enemy combatants to heaven. They attack the truth, they hate heaven, and they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? Alright? They live in fear. Okay? They're enemy combatants to heaven. Their souls are not going to heaven. Okay? Alright? Because their love is weak. They are weak. Okay? Alright? So what happens is, let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You'll be defending heaven. Okay? Now the forces of that love, alright? Because this is what happens to me. The forces of that love reacts against fear. It reacts against fear. And it hurts their prejudicism. Okay? When it hurts their prejudicism, this drives the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. Then they hate. Then they hate. Okay? They're either going to fight or they're going to flight. Depends. Okay? They're going to run away in fear or they're going to attack you. Okay? Because I wear this shirt, they run away in fear. Okay? They don't attack me anymore because I wear this shirt. I use Jesus' name. That's why they don't attack me. Okay? Anymore. Okay? I used to get attacked all the time until I put this shirt on. Okay? So what happened was, so let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven, okay? You're defending your love, you're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You'll be defending heaven. Well, the forces of that love reacts against fear. When the force of that love reacts against fear, it hurts their prejudicism. This drives them mad. This drives them mad. Then they hate you. Then they hate you. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, this is what you get attacked by. You get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They talk behind your back. They blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you get attacked by. When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't have to say anything at all. Don't say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? Alright? Never ever give up to win against evil. Never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. You may not win down here on the planet, but you will win the spiritual battle. It'll drive them mad. It drives them mad. Okay? That's what it does. It's going to drive them mad. Because you're unbreakable. You don't have to say anything at all. Just staying unbreakable drives them mad. The forces of your unbreakable love drives them mad. Okay? The forces of your unbreakable love drives them mad. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. If you get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? You want to know the truth about Jesus Christ? I'm going to explain the truth about Jesus Christ. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. His soul was already in heaven when he was alive. Okay? His soul was already in heaven when he was alive. Okay? The forces of his love reacted against fear. Okay? Because he's powerful, unbreakable love. The forces of his love reacted against fear. And it hurt their prejudice. And when it hurt their prejudice, he drove them mad. He drove them mad. This is what caused Jesus Christ to get prejudged and hated. Okay? Because he drove them mad. This is why they prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Okay? Alright? I live in a world that hates me. I live in a world that hates Jesus. Okay? Alright? So, they hate me. Because I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. So what happened was that Jesus, his love was so strong and powerful and unbreakable. His love was unbreakable. The forces of his unbreakable love drove them mad. Then they hated Jesus Christ. They prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Jesus Christ was attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate when he was crucified. He never ever gives up to win against evil. He never ever gives up to win against evil. That kept him unbreakable. And this way when he died, his soul stayed in heaven. And because his soul stayed in heaven, that means he won. He won. He conquered evil. He won. That's how you conquer evil. You never give up to win against evil. Okay? That keeps you unbreakable. Okay? Well, let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. This is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? You'll be defending heaven. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Well, what you're doing is the forces of your love is going to react against fear. When the forces of your love reacts against fear, it's going to hurt their prejudice because the forces of your powerful, unbreakable love is going to drive them mad. the forces of your powerful, unbreakable love drives them mad. Then they hate you. Okay? Then they're going to attack you with prejudicism and hate. Okay? They're going to attack you with hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudicism attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? I know, because I was attacked by all of that. I was attacked by all of that. Okay? So what happens is, don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You don't say anything at all. But you're going to drive them mad. The forces of your unbreakable love is going to drive them mad, so they're not going to leave you alone. See? They're not going to leave you alone because the forces of your unbreakable love is driving them mad. So what do? You can call them out. You can say, hey, go pound sand, go kick rocks. Okay? Or you can tell them, you want to slay that demon? Tell them, hey, go take your prejudicism and hate. You can shove it up you can tell them where to stick it. Sure. That's how we slay demons around here. You really want to slay that demon? Call him a demon. Call him a demon. Yeah. Yeah, you call him a demon. You want to know why? Because it's the truth. And the truth hurts their prejudicism. The truth hurts their prejudicism. Eventually they'll leave you alone. Okay? You can call him a demon, sure, because it's the truth. Because you're in the war for heaven, and it's the truth. Okay? Now, when it comes to forgiveness, I ask Jesus Christ for forgiveness. And I get it. I understand that. But if somebody attacks me, I'm not going to forgive them. Okay? Unless they apologize first. If they apologize, then I will forgive them. Okay? If you are fighting in a war and you forgave the enemy, you would never win the war. Okay? This is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. Okay? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? At Jesus Christ's Love in Heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Until next week, I love you. Bye.